should be, buddy boy. You should be. You deserve all of this. Nick and I have talked at Mike Ferry events and other events over the last year or two. Nick is a twin, an identical twin, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so girls, you see that kind of a handsome guy coming, you're going to see him in doubles.
Yeah, he's better looking.
Yeah. I thought you guys were identical twins.
Yeah. Yeah, the girls say he's better looking.
Oh, interesting.
I'm just kidding.
I have identical twin grand boys, but they're only 8 years old.
Biggest
Okay,
piece
well,
of
this is
advice
what
for
they
you
have
is
to move into here. This is great. Love it. All right, very good. Okay, everybody that's on here, please make sure you're on with a camera. It really does make a difference. So turn your cameras on. Ava, come on, let's go. Brandon, I can't believe your camera's not on.
I don't like the cameras on. That gets me nervous again. I'm just kidding.
I know you are. Okay, so
I'm in the field, Neil.
I'm sorry?
I'm
He's in
tilling the
field.
soil. I'm in the field.
You're tilling the field? You're cute, Brandon. Hey, Brandon, have you and Nick ever gone up against each other? You're in the same state. I don't know if you're in the same area.
I don't recall.
Okay.
I'm sure he beat me. I'm just kidding.
Okay, so we have Nick Reeves from Arizona. Remind me, is it Flagstaff?
No, it's we just do all over the Phoenix Valley.
Oh, the Phoenix Valley. So what cities, is that Scottsdale, et cetera, et cetera?
I live in like the East Valley, so Gilbert, Mesa, Chandler. But we just service all the entire valley, so Glendale, Scottsdale, Phoenix.
Nick, did you grow up there?
Yeah, born and raised here in Gilbert.
Good for you. Good stuff. Did you go to school there or college or?
I didn't go to college, but I graduated high school here. Yes.
Got it. Okay. And what I wrote down about you was that you went to real estate class and failed it 4 times. Is that accurate?
Yeah, I went to 4.5 times. I knew the owner of the school, so he just kept cycling me through.
And you actually went to take the actual exam and it took you 19 times to pass it?
Yeah, close. It was 16 times to pass the federal test, and then 4 times to pass the school test.
Wow. Fantastic. All right. So we don't publish that to the clients, right?
No.
Okay, got it. All right, good stuff. So, I mean, what kept you going? Let's just talk about that first of all. I mean, why was getting a license and selling real estate important to you at that time? That was what, about 2 years ago, Nick? How old are you now?
I'm 23 years young.
You are young. Good stuff.
So, yeah, good question. I have an identical twin brother. He got in the business right out of high school, and I was bagging groceries at Target. I was working at Target, and as we all remember, especially you in California, the grocery store is where everyone was busy. So I was busy as well at Target, and I was doing pretty well. I worked a lot of hours because of the COVID shutdown. And my brother was making a bunch of money here in real estate, but and I didn't want to do that anymore. So I worked towards getting my license, and it took me 2 years to get it.
Wow. Wow. Did he run into a similar problem with getting his license?
No, he didn't.
Not only is he the handsomer brother, he's the smarter brother.
He is the smarter one. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So he got his license. And when you say he was making a ton of money, how much was that at the time?
He was probably selling like 10 million in volume. But he was paying for business, and I saw that as a form of reducing my commission. So I wasn't gravitated towards that business model.
So when
And
you say it was paying for business, you're talking about Zillow leads or
yeah,
other companies' leads.
certain different sources. Yeah.
And he was paying somewhere between 20 and 40, 50% for each lead,
Yes, sir.
something like that. Okay. So he was grossing $300,000, but he was probably spending close to half of that in referral fees.
I'm not sure what I'm sure. I think he broke over 100 grand. I don't know how much what he really made, but it was definitely more money than I've ever seen before. And all I wanted to do in my life was ever make 100 grand. So that was perfect. I mean, at 19, 20, he was killing it.
Got it. And you were working at Target.
Yeah, making probably 15 to 20 bucks an hour.
So what was the moment where you said, that's it, I'm not taking this anymore. I'm going to go get a license?
That's a great question. My brother invited me to R4, which is a real estate Remax convention. And Bear Grylls, he's on a TV show. He said, when you're most scared to jump. And I was in like a bunch of credit card debt, a bunch of consumer debt. And I jumped and I went all in. And I did everything I could to get my license, get active, and go after it.
So when you were going after your license, I think I asked this partially yesterday when we talked. Was it you were goofing around trying to get the license, or were you really having trouble passing the test?
I really struggled just test taking. I knew all the materials. You could ask me anything on this giant book. I could answer it all day long, but sitting me in a room for 5 hours was the worst thing someone could do to me. So I just failed towards the end.
Wow. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
But you got through it. So what was it that helped push you past the finish line?
I guess taking the test, I think we've all passed here. So I don't know how much this will help anybody, but I just think going over what part I failed on and just practicing what I failed on.
And just keep going over it until you pass.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. Well, good for you. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't do anything to lose your license, man.
Yeah, that was fun.
That'd be terrible. Good. Okay. So, but then you had your license and you had some idea what to do because your brother was doing some of it. My God, the guy was making $150,000 net a year. And you guys never made that kind of money before. How much money did your folks make, Nick?
I don't know. My dad retired in 2015 and my mom retired with Southwest, the airlines, when she was 35. So they did. I mean, my parents did really well. I was very privileged and honored growing up. And I wanted to provide that for my kids and my family.
Good. Any serious wives or girlfriends right now?
Yeah, I just had a kid 2 months ago.
Wow, good for you.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize you were married. Are you married?
No, not yet.
Okay, yeah. I remember to ask that question more often now.
Not yet.
Okay. No, but I will, right?
No, but I will.
All right, good. Okay, so we're moving along. How about your brother? Is he married?
No, not close.
Okay, and okay, so we'll talk about him another time. Okay, so how did you got started? You were selling real estate. You were working expireds for sale by owners. Oh,
yeah,
you were doing open houses, right?
Yeah, so I got in 2022. So it took me 2 years. So I graduated in 2020, and then it took me 2 years to get my license, and then I couldn't afford to come on with a brokerage because I had to pay money because I was in a bunch of credit card consumer debt. I was $30,000 in consumer debt. And so I couldn't afford to really go. And I don't know if this can get me in trouble or not, but I have a twin brother. So I would go door knock on behalf of his name. Hey, my name is Chris Reeves with whatever Remax.
Don't do me a favor. Don't share that story on.
Okay. Is that going to get me in trouble?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, I door knock.
It could, if it was true, it could get you in trouble.
So should we take that out?
Yeah. Let's
Okay.
just forget it.
Let's forget it.
Delete.
Sorry. Anyway,
That's
so
all right. I just want to make sure you're good.
okay, thank you. So I would just door knock, and then finally heard the Bear Grylls guy say, "Hey, when you're scared to jump, jump." So I joined with Remax, and then I said, "Who's the top producer in my office?" And they said, "Michael Kent." I said, "Well, what does he do?" And they're like, "He just calls all morning long." And so I just called all morning long as well, and afternoon.
But you never talked to him yet.
No, not really. I just saw him walk into the office, and so in the beginning of 2023, I was sleeping in the office. I slept at the office. I didn't have money. I didn't have any car or any transportation. And so my office, or my brother's office, I would sleep in. I would hear Michael Kent come here at 6:37 in the morning, and he would always walk past my office, and that was like my alarm. And so I wanted to figure out, okay, this guy's working a bunch, and then he's always going on appointments around 11 o'clock. Like, how am I able to do that? How I just didn't understand how someone can do that. Because at Remax, a lot of people here just their database. They've been in it for a long time, and they're just a lot of database. But he was coming in every single day, going on appointments, getting listings, and at the end of the day, he was a top producer. And so I would always go up to him and say, "What do you need from me so I can learn from you?" And so he would have me go unlock a door for a buyer, and he would send me $50. And I said, "Anything that I do for you, can you just give me one piece of advice and then pay me for my time?" And he said, "Absolutely." So every single time I would do something for him, he would ask me, or he would tell me, like, give me advice on what to do: call canceled expireds, have good energy, practice role playing, scripts, practice. And that $50, I would go Uber. I would take that cash, go Uber, and then come back on an Uber, and I would break even. I just wanted the information, the knowledge. And then he saw me calling with the repetition that he's never seen before, of people just showing up to the office, getting it done. And he ended up coming into my office one day, or the place where I was calling. And he just said, "It sounds like you're doing the right things. You just don't know what to say and how to say it. Let me teach you those things." And that's how we joined our relationship.
That's so great. Good for you.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you want to share the numbers. I think what you put together was more than fair, but do you want to share to kind of give people an idea of how you've structured the deal?
What deal? In terms of how Michael and Ken and I work?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're on a team split. So anything that he sends, I wonder if Mike would be okay with that. But anything Mike gives me, it's 50-50, and then anything I generate's 30-70, 70-30.
70-30. Got it. Okay. And that's your deal. And he helps you in any way he can.
Yeah. He's been, I wouldn't be where I am without him. He's phenomenal.
That's so great. Good for you. Okay. So when you say he's so phenomenal, like, let's talk about your prospecting. Do you role play every day?
Every single day starting at 6:30.
Well, and then from 6:30 to what?
6:30 to 7:50. Sorry, 6:50. So for 20 minutes in the morning, and then from 6:50 to 7, I'm practicing on my own, not with somebody else. And then from 7 to 11, I'm working on prospecting.
From 7 to 11.
Well, I start prospecting. I call it 8 o'clock so I don't get in trouble. But I have to pull up my numbers and do certain things. But I get about 3.5 hours in the morning.
You keep track of your numbers on a daily?
Absolutely. Very closely. Yep.
Okay. And how does that help you? I mean, I get agents all the time that say, "Well, I'm not going to keep track of my numbers. That's stupid numbers. I don't really care. I just want to make one more phone call."
Yeah, I find that the better you track your numbers, just like when you track your schedule, it just becomes you start building. You just do more of it. When I didn't track my numbers, you never realize it, but you're not doing as much as you think you are until you track your numbers. You start seeing that, oh, I've only called seven people today, but I think when you track your numbers, you can track growth, and also just do more and set yourself to a standard.
Right. And sounds like standards very important to you. So what's your standard for getting going, getting up, getting moving, etc.?
Well, we have I have a lot of standards in my business. I was always told the amount of people you talk to in a day is the amount of deals you do in a year. And so my goal this year was 50. And so I talk to 50 people a day. And I find that to be very true for people starting. When you have a bigger database or been in the business longer, you obviously grow that. But and then a standard that I have is role playing in the morning every single day, 6 days a week, and then prospecting to at least get 50 contacts a day. It's like my bread
So
and
what
butter.
about the days you don't want to work?
The my rent pay my rent and my office dues and my all that stuff still comes whether you want to do it or not.
And you've been pretty broke before, right?
Yeah, in January, the beginning of January of 24, I was in $30,000 in credit card debt.
And you weren't making any money to speak of, correct?
Yeah, so my minimum balance would have been more than going to get a job at Target again. So I had to go find a check to pay off that balance, or else I would have been in trouble.
Got it. So that was your driving force.
Absolutely, yeah, yeah. And I'm really traditional too. I really wanted to support my family, and I didn't have a family at the time, but my future family. And I learned about compound interest super young. I was like 16. I was in high school, and I find that the earlier you make a lot of money, the bigger it grows to later on in life. So I've always wanted to invest at least $100,000 a year early on in my 20s, so I can so it just grows. It has more time to grow by the time I'm 50, 60.
Without giving me any numbers, are you saving any money right now?
Not enough, but I have about 100. Sorry,
But
you said
you're
I shared
saving money. You're
Yeah,
saving money.
yeah.
Okay. All right. And you've got a decent amount put away so far.
A lot to me, but probably not to you.
Well, don't compare yet. I've been doing this for 50 years.
I probably have more than most
You
people
have
might,
more than most.
probably.
It's really this is an unfortunate business. Some real estate agents make really good money, but they don't hold on to it. And that's one of the things that I'm personally on a mission to try and fix, because they owe taxes. Are your taxes current?
Yes, sir. I said at the Mike Ferry event, someone goes, "Pay your taxes." And I thought he was like talking to me because I was like, "Oh shoot." So how when I get a commission check, say it's 10 grand, that's my average commission check is I think 9.9. When I get a check, 30% of it goes into a Robinhood account, which makes 3.5% just on cash. And so 3% or 30% automatically goes there. And then traditionally, I invest about 50% of that check, and then I live off of 20%.
Got it. Okay. Excellent. So you don't go out and buy expensive vacations. You do rent an expensive car,
Yeah, I come from
but you do it very smartly. You want to share the story?
sure. Neil called me yesterday, and I was in my all-time dream car. I don't know if any of you guys are car people, but I was in a McLaren 600 LT. It's been my car for that was really my why before I started a family. I just wanted this McLaren 600 LT for any reason. Um, I have like on my books from taking the test, I like drew out a McLaren 600 LT, and it was just my car. I just always wanted it. So yesterday I hit my income goal for the year already. fortunately. And I went and rented the 600 LT, and it was the best $700 I ever spent.
Right. But understand what he did. He achieved his goal, but he didn't buy the damn thing, which would have cost, I don't know, 450, 500,000.
The one I want's about 250, so not quite that
Oh,
much.
it's like a cheap car.
Cheap.
Cheap car. Got it. But for $700, you can satisfy yourself pretty well.
Yeah, like I'm still shaking because of it. It's like it was the best experience in the world. I'm glad I met my hero, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. No, that's great. Fantastic. Good for you. Okay. So you put money away, you set yourself up. Do you, I would suspect Michael has a TC and some helpers. Do you connect any of his stuff or you just follow his lead?
Can you?
Like, does he have a TC that you use?
Yeah, so he has 2 full-time assistants, and they're they do everything for us. Our job is to hunt buffalo. Their job is to fillet it, cook it, serve it. Our job is to just go and hunt every single day. So honestly, I just really don't have anything else to do except update calls and find prospects.
And the situation that you've created, and it costs you a little bit of money, you're spending, 30, 35%, plus probably some other money, to have this service. So if you had 100, if you started, if Michael said, well, look, just pay me all your money in the beginning, it wouldn't have worked out the same way, right?
I don't even know. I don't know if I would agree with that, because honestly, I'm at where I'm at because of him. I would have given him everything just to learn from him, and I kind of did. I went into, I was in credit card debt. I just wanted to learn everything I could. But yeah, it's definitely a mutually benefiting
Mutually benefiting situation. Absolutely.
situation. Yeah.
Okay, so walk me through this, because I do have some agents that think the way you think and it works out well for them. But I have some agents that don't think that way. They think that the superstar agent's stealing from them or abusing them somehow or something like that. How do you overcome that personally?
That's a great question. I think you got to see the value in what he provides. Mike is one of the top producing expired and canceled agents here in the Valley, and top producing agents in general.
In the country, actually.
Yeah. And he gets me, like when we go to these Mike Ferry events, he gets me in front of the Richard Bermans, the Brian Burnett's, the big producing agents. And there's not a number that you can put on that. But that's more value than X amount of money I've paid him this year.
Well, he connected you and I at the end of the day.
That's true.
That's right. Well, it was for me, not for you.
I don't know about that, but
For my benefit, not for yours. Okay, so all right, but what I mean, how does he? Let's translate this a little bit.
Yeah.
How does, if I'm going to hire a guy like that, or these agents are going to hire a guy like that, he's only got you and your brother under his flag right now, right?
Yes, sir. And the 2 assistants, yes.
Okay, and your brother came after you, correct?
Yes, sir. He came kind of because of me.
Because of you, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not like he was the smarter brother. He ended up coming Johnny come lately. But the point is, sorry?
So yeah, he was buying business, and then that business absolved, and he lost kind of the way he was doing business, and that was my biggest fear. And
Right.
so I'm like, come join with us. We're doing awesome here. So
You guys are making bank. Absolutely. Yeah. Good for you. Good job. Okay, so tell me the process for getting started with the scripts, the dialogues, who you'd call, how you learned the system, because you started this with really, I mean, Michael's there, but is he going on deals with you?
No, not at all.
Okay, so how does he help you get the listing?
Yeah, I think that's a great question. One of the biggest things that he taught me in the beginning that I think a lot of, I don't know if these are newer agents on here. A big thing that he told me is get really, really, really good at the listing presentation. So that way, when you're talking to prospects, you want to present to them that you're so good at it. And so he had me write out the listing presentation verbatim every single day, send him a picture at night. Every single day, he had me write that out. And then also say it 5 times, chant it 5 times. So to get started, it was learning the listing presentation, the canned listing presentation Mike offers. And after that, it was just role play, the cancel that expired. He actually had me start for circle prospecting, which is just sold, just listed. And then he had me do for sale by owners. And then he got me into just expired and canceled. Those guys are hardcore. So he leaned me into that, if that makes sense.
Right. He didn't put you into expireds and for sale by owners up front.
Probably smart. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it is. So the key to this, and we say this all the time, is you have to know what to say and how to say it at the highest level. The presentation is the single most important thing. The presentation, the pre-qualifying script, and then the objection handlers. And so many times, a lot of agents skip by the presentation. Do you practice the listing presentation on video and then Michael critique it? Do you do any of that kind of stuff?
I do it with Mike, Michael Kent. We practice our listing presentation, and I've gotten pretty proficient at it this month. I've went on 5 listing appointments and taken 4 listings this month so far, with one going out.
And we're at the 20th of the month of November.
So on pace for 6, yes.
Yeah. Is that your biggest month so far this year, or you've had bigger months?
I've had bigger months. I'm going to try to shoot for 8. My biggest year was, I think, March, and I took 7 that month. I have 1 out for signing, so I kind of count this as 5. But
okay, good for you.
So I'm trying to get to 8.
Well, that's fantastic. And what are you getting? $10,000 a deal. So 8 deals. Do most of your transactions close, or do you lose any in this market?
That's a great question. I don't want to say that because other people in my market are on here. No, I'd say a big percentage of mine don't sell. I'd say 20% of my houses don't sell.
Don't sell. Interesting. So is it a pricing issue?
Yeah, absolutely. Pricing, motivation, and equity. Yeah.
I'd like to talk to you more offline about that.
Please. Yeah, please. I love your coaching. Absolutely.
Okay. Okay. Well, that's so wait a second. So if you're closed 42, how many listings have you taken?
I don't have, let me see if I have that. I'm a bad agent. I haven't tracked how many listings I've taken.
Don't ever say those words around.
So I haven't tracked it. I'm sorry.
Okay, well, let's track it. Let's find out what that number actually is. And I'd like you to compare that to Mike, because if you look at those numbers and watch what's happening to those numbers, you'll find that Mike is probably kicking your butt in that neighborhood.
I'd be willing to bet. Absolutely.
And he would not be a happy camper that you're only getting 20-30% sold.
No, sorry. No, it's not that. It's vice versa. So only 20 to 25% of mine don't sell.
Oh, that's a big difference.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Yes. I would say 75 to 80% of my homes sell.
All right. Okay.
Sorry about that.
Okay, good. All right. You had me kind of worried. And I'm sure Mike is watching somewhere where he's pounding his fist on a desk. No.
Yeah,
all right. So first of all, let me ask a question real quick, Nick. Questions for Nick so far? Anything come up that you need to know that I'm not asking, or I'm not going down that road? I'm trying to.
No, I do, Sloopy. Chino Hills.
Go ahead, Lupe.
How long has you been in business? I didn't catch that.
I tell my clients 5 years because I've been trying to take my tests since 2020. But I've been licensed with Remax Solutions for 2 years. I think I'm on 2 years.
Extraordinary.
Maybe.
I didn't want to answer, Lupe. I wanted him to answer.
That's okay.
Good question. Any other questions before we move forward here? Anyone else? Michael Garcia, any questions? Iris, Tess,
I have a question.
go ahead.
So, what does your schedule look like, if you don't mind me asking, your starting time to your ending time?
Great question. It's going to probably look like the top producers of most. Other than I don't wake up as early as some of these guys, but I get up 5:50. I just had a kid, so I don't sleep the best. So I get up about 5:50, and I'm to the office by 6:20. And then I'm practicing by 6:30. Practice from 6:30 to 6:50. 6:50 to 7, I'm preparing my numbers. And then I prospect for the first hour, cancels, expireds, for sale by owners, and then back to cancels and expireds for the first up until 11:15. And then I have a team meeting at 11:15. I go get lunch, and then I'm back at the office by 12. And I'm prospecting canceled. We get a lot of cancels and expireds in our market. We're very lucky. And then I prospect the recent canceleds for lunchtime. And then I'm either on an appointment or I'm prospecting. Something I did fail to mention that I think is very powerful that Steve Powers had me start doing is at from 7:50 to 8 o'clock, I'm door knocking. The closest canceled or expired.
In the morning?
I beg your pardon?
In the morning?
In the morning. So right before they go to work, and it makes me put my suit and tie on. Because I find that I don't like to get choked. So before I went door knocking, I didn't like to put my suit and tie on. So that gets me out on the doors, and then I'm ADHD, so I get pretty bored sitting in the office. But I try to get to 5 hours a day. So anytime, if I got appointments, I'm prospect on the way there. I have a Tesla that self-drives. And so I prospect on the way to the appointments, on the way back. And then when I'm at the appointment, obviously I'm there. And then I try to prospect till about 7 p.m.
Amazing. Thank you so much. And kudos to you for not door knocking expired and cancels early in the morning. That's amazing.
I've had really good success with it. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Good for you. Good job. Other questions?
I have a question.
Go
Neil.
ahead, Tess.
Okay, you said you were door knocking in the morning, like really early before they go to work. How long have you been doing that?
That's a great question. It's not really that early. It's 7:30 or sorry, 7:50.
Yeah.
And I've been doing that for 2 months, and I've taken 4 listings from it.
From that. Okay. So they're out the door going to work, so you're able to catch them.
Yeah.
You know. Okay. Are they friendly at that time? How does that work?
Yeah, usually, I mean, by that time they've probably gotten 4 or 5 calls. And so I said, I don't want to hound you on the phone. I figured I'd just come talk to you, have a cup of coffee with you.
Okay.
But
All right. So you had 4 deals. Okay, you had 4 deals from that 2 months that you've been doing this.
4 listings. Yeah.
4 listings. 4 listings. Wow, that's nice.
So Nick, how many people do you talk to in that extra hour?
What do you mean? Sorry.
So you start at 7:50, right?
Correct.
Door knock.
And you door knock for what, an hour?
No, not at all. Not even. I'll go to I have a neighborhood right behind my office, and there'll be some there, or there'll be some just north of me. So I have to be back for 8:30 role play. So it's fast, it's quick, but I'm also calling on the way there to those door knocks.
So how many people have you talked to in that 2 months?
I don't track the difference. It just goes into my canceled expired. I've noticed my contact ratio goes slightly down because it does take time to go out. But it's like it's 8. I usually average about 10 contacts an hour, but when I'm door knocking and do go through that entire process, it's about 7 to 8 an hour.
So with those door knock, are those the one that just got expired that you
Yeah.
go to like last
They
night?
expired at midnight. Yep.
Okay. So you're the first to be at the door, I would
No one
think.
else is on the doors. No one else is on the doors.
He's
I'll be
the
first
only
and
one
last.
on the door.
I'll be the first and last.
And what are you bringing with you to show them? Do you have a
That's a
seller's
fun-
guide?
Phenomenal question. Neil's closing his ears. I just bring a track record and a proven plan. Super simple, but honestly, so if I won't even, I stiff that into my back pocket. Majority of the time, I don't even give it to him. I don't even give it to him.
It's not important what you bring. It's important that you're there.
Yep. I would say like,
right?
yeah, sometimes like, and we're taught to like see if it's a dink home, dual income, no kids, and we're taught to do a bunch of things like that. So I'm prepared on what I'm going into, and I make sure my script is a little bit different based upon that. Like a lot of the times they'll be like, "Hey, I'm jumping into a meeting. I'm getting to work at 8. Oh, fantastic! You're in a meeting. I'm gonna go get some coffee. I'll be back. What do you want from Starbucks?"
So when you say a dink home, you're doing some prep work, or your assistant's doing some prep work to make sure that it's a dual income home?
Yeah, it's just me. I don't. No one else does that.
You do it. Okay, got it. Okay, cool. Very, very cool. And it's dual income is better than a family home because, in your opinion?
I just know they're going to be there, and they're excited for their UPS package and an Amazon package to be there. So when I knock on the door, they probably think it's like a package or something. I don't know. I just feel like those kind of people are lonely. They don't talk to anybody.
Good for you. Good stuff.
Can you give us an example
Of
speaking, knocking on the door and they open up the door? What's the first thing you say?
Well, it all depends. But it's just to cancel their expired script. Hey, sure, you know your property came off the market. When do you plan on interviewing the right agent for the job of selling your home?
Perfect. Thank you.
it's really, so Nick, this is really important. A lot of agents think what you say comes from a magic land across the sea.
It's crazy. Some of the things like I stutter on, they're not even listening to you. They're just like, if you're energetic and excited about this, they'll let you in, or they'll tell you to come back. Really the majority of this is how you're talking to them.
What's the dual income you're talking about earlier?
Husband and wife.
Good question.
No, it's
Dinks are
husband,
dual
husband
income,
and
no
wife are
kids.
sorry?
Dinks are dual income, no kids.
Right. No kids in the house.
No kids in the house.
Good stuff. Okay. Go ahead, Karen.
Do you check them on any social media before you come over just to check how they are and what they are?
Nope,
Okay.
I don't have enough time. I got to be back by 8:30.
So what he's doing is he's door knocking very close to his home or very close to his office so that he gets out and in quickly.
Yep.
Do you ever do a double phone call on an expired? They don't pick up on the one, you call again. You ever do that stuff?
3 times.
You'll do it 3 times.
I'll call them 3 times.
And how much of a difference does that make in your pickups?
Oh, substantially. Quite a bit. I'll even get people that say like that'll hang up on me, and I'll call them back, and they're like mad at me, right? They'll hang up, and I'll call them back. Hey, I think we got disconnected. Sorry about that. And then they have like a full-on conversation with me. I'd say like 50% of people actually would like talk to me, be like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that." And that's always fun to me. But yeah, I think to answer your question, it's
No,
it's-
these are great, because a lot of times what we do is we don't do what we could do or should do. And you're doing it. You have no fear here.
Can I ask
No
a
fear.
question, please?
Go ahead.
yes.
Yeah, when you say you call 3 times, is it once in the morning, once in the afternoon, and then once in the evening, or just a repetitive within your time frame that you're calling?
So he's referring to you call them and then they don't answer and then call them right again, like right back to back.
Yeah, back to back.
Because a lot of the times, so when you're on Do Not Disturb, it won't ring the first time. So if you ring the second time, it'll ring through. So you get a better pickup rate that way. But I'll call them at 3 times before 8:30. We're hardcore.
How many
What
times you do
program?
not call that
What program
person?
are you using?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Which program are you
Dialing.
dialing?
I just use Vulcan 7.
Oh, Vulcan. That's an awesome. So when you have an expired listing, an average expired should be maybe 100.
What's your question?
The question is the expired listings or even cancels. How many? You said you call them 3 times before 8:30. So how many expires do you have to begin with?
Great question. So we have about 20 expireds a day. And that's an expired is what shows up on my computer in the morning. And then we have cancels throughout the day. And so by the time I go home at 7 o'clock, they're still expiring throughout the day or the evening and night and or early morning. So I get a hold of those guys. And then I get about 50 to 60 of those a day, depending on the day.
Now, your area is a little flatter than some of our areas. So we have to go over hills in some areas, and that becomes problematic.
So why?
But for the most part, your valley is pretty flat, right?
Yeah, I could shoot a bullet and hit the other side of the valley, it feels like.
Right.
I have a quick question.
Go ahead.
Okay, so you're calling them while the Tesla's driving you, and then you show up at the door, and then you say, I'm going to go get coffee, and you bring them a coffee, and then you get your meeting within 30 minutes. When are you giving them a listing presentation?
So traditionally, that's a great question. That's a hard one because I had to overcome that myself. It depends. So a lot of the times I'll show with them a track record and a plan. I'll say, hey, I got some in my car. I'm going to drop it off for you. And then I'll go into my computer and pull comps and just kind of share with them what the home would sell for and then go through my track record and my plan. It's super simple. It's not like and this is probably, Neil, I could use coaching on this, but it's not like a normal listing presentation when you go there. But
well, this is an expired or a canceled, correct?
Yeah.
I believe expireds and canceled are in a world of their own.
Yeah.
We don't do repeat and approvals. We do different stuff on them. So the fact that you're just there, this is what I do, I can get your home sold, sign here, is kind of your presentation, right?
Pretty much, but I don't have the listing presentation. I'll just tell them like, hey, I have my staff right now. They're working on the listing presentation. Do you want me to have her go ahead and send that here now?
Got it. Okay. All right.
But I would
talked a little bit about that. But
I would say majority of the time it's like a follow-up appointment. Like, oh, you're at work, I understand. And they say no to my first objection. Can I go get you coffee? So I say, well, I'll just come back later today when you're done with work, 5 o'clock work. Sure, come back at 5. And so that I'm better ready.
So I think he gets more response. Number one, he looks very professional and he's very good looking, right?
Very handsome.
Yeah, and then he would be at the door, okay, and then meeting. It looks like he's a very trusted man. So I think having an appointment, and I still want to understand when you say that I'm going to get you some coffee and I'll come back. So, I mean, how would that work? How much do they really keep that waiting for you for a cup of coffee?
I think we're getting too
trying to
deep into
analyze
But don't get deep into that. They don't wait. They
No,
always
but-
just say
I'm
goodbye.
gonna go to Starbucks. Oh, I have my coffee in my car. Can I bring
How about
them?
this? Bring a cup of water in your car and just tell them you have a cup of water. The cup of coffee is just kind of the way to get back to the door.
Okay, I see. So I want to have one more last question for you. So when you have the new expired, do you do a research to them because some of those expireds are vacant? How does
Yeah,
that work for you?
of course. Yeah, so that's why we look at dual income, no kids. But I'd look at vacant and not vacant, like if they have furniture in them or not. So
So owner occupied.
that's as much research that I do on the property.
Okay, so you're really looking for owner occupied. Okay, got it.
Yep. And if
Yeah.
I don't talk to them, I talk to the neighbors, and then that's it. I got to get back by 8:30.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, thank you.
Awesome. Good stuff. All right, good. Any other questions for Nick? Nick, I didn't double check. Do you have a hard stop at 1? Because
No.
we're at 1:04. Okay.
Nope. Let's go. I'm excited.
All right. Okay, good. Now we got him turned on now. He's excited. So now we can't turn him off. I love it. Okay, good stuff. Other questions? Give me something else to play with here.
I'd like to share.
Hey, what's up? Oh, go ahead.
Hi, thank you, Neil. Thank you, Nick. I'm Iris. I appreciate your sharing. And first of all, you are a very good-looking young man, and congratulations on your new baby. And what I learned from you is you are you have you it's a simple. You make it very simple, and you are focused, and you track your number, do your phone, and you have your team support you, and you listen to Michael Kent, you listen to Neil for advice and coaching. And I just want to congratulate you and thank you for your sharing. And you are very inspiring.
Thank you so very much. I appreciate that. Yeah, my brother's single. Any of you guys want him? I'm just kidding. I feel
How
like
old is he?
Same
twin brothers.
age. Same age. They're twins.
But I think when you look at the top producers in my market and honestly everywhere, they just really keep it simple. David Arstranian is, I think you say his last name. He's in our market up in Scottsdale, and it's incredible how simple he keeps it. You've done a podcast on him as well. I challenge you guys to take a look at him. He's a phenomenal agent here in the Valley.
Does it really good. Look, Dan Mum keeps it simple. You know, all these guys keep it simple. We complicate it.
Absolutely.
I think the key is that you're having fun too, because they're going to hang up on you. So it's like, oh, I'm so sorry. I must have disconnected you by accident.
Sometimes I'm like, oh, that hurt a little bit. Not really, but I just think it's so fun. Like, you're an ambulance chaser. Yeah, you're right. I only make 300 grand doing this. Like, oh, that sucks. I chase ambulance, make it a lot of money. Like,
well, next year you're going to double that, or die trying.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, 100%.
And I would like to add one more thing, and then you show fearless. That is very courageous.
Thank you so much. You're so kind.
Very nice. Excellent.
Nick. All right. Nick, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on, Nick? Hey, so thank you again for being on here. It's great hearing from you.
Pleasure.
So you focus predominantly on making your contacts. You try to get the for sale by the cancels and the expires out the way close by you, and then you go to the office and finish the contacts. Did I get that right?
You got that right. Again, I have to be back by for a role play at 8:30, and that keeps me efficient. That keeps me not stopping at the burrito shop.
Yeah.
But yeah, to answer your question, yeah, that's what I do.
How do you get through the sometimes it can be as fun as getting a listing. Sometimes it can get bored. How do you get through that? Those times where it's like, all right, I didn't get anything today. What do you do to keep your mind in the game?
That's a great question. I think we really just have to understand our job. Our job is we're professional appointment setters. And so when you think about when we come into the office every day and our girlfriend, our parents, or whatever, think we go into work to set an appointment. And we're professional appointment setters. And when you start realizing that everybody you talk to can set an appointment with you, or will be moving shortly, I think it just keeps you ready to go. Don't get me wrong. Like I get bored just like you do,
right.
But it's about your delivery and how, enthusiasm and things like that. I don't know if that answers your question.
No, it does. It does. Appreciate you,
And
brother.
he's got a picture of his McLaren on his bulletin board where he calls, right?
How did you know that? My bulletin board's right here on the McLaren.
There you go. Got a dream board.
I got a dream board. Yep.
What color?
Gray. Dark gray.
Red. Of course, red.
Surprise.
No, gray. No, it's
Oh,
gray.
gray.
Dark gray.
Gray. Oh, okay. Good job. Excellent. All right, let's go. Who's got another question here?
Hey, Nick, do you hit for sale by owners at all, or just primarily expireds? And
Yeah. So for sale by owners, it's not a huge portion of my business. You guys want to meet my brother? I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Hey, Chris, come here. So yeah, for sale by owners, I think is going to be 5 deals of my business this year. Chris, it's not a huge portion of my business. They want to say hi. Can you guys tell we're twins? How are you?
Whoa!
But, all right, get out of
Good
here.
job. All right, ladies, calm down. Calm down.
So he thank you, bud. Yeah, it's a small portion of my business, but it's just something you got to hit. It's crazy, like the for sale by owners that I've hit. It's just that you got to be at the right place, the right time. You got to be consistent with it.
Nick, who do you like to work with between all the personalities, from a driver to an analytical? You're amiable. Who's your favorite?
Easy question. Driver all day long.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah. Listing appointments are shorter. Their conversations are shorter. Direct to the point.
Are you a driver yourself?
No, I think I'm analytical.
Good stuff. All right, what else we have? Get
So I have a
Go
question.
ahead, Tess. Go ahead.
What is your team? Do you have an assistant, TC, or tell me what's your system in place?
I didn't really come up with a system. It's just the Mike Ferry system. But in terms of the Michael Kent team that I'm on, my job is to hunt fish. I think one of the best things that I've done in my business is it's actually what I've not done. I don't know what transaction desk is. I don't know what AuthentiSign. I don't know what any of that stuff is. Like if I had someone ask me to write up a listing agreement, I would have I don't even know where to start. Is it sky slow? Anyways, I think the best thing that I know how to do is set an appointment, go on the appointment and take the appointment. The 2 girls, I have 2 full-time assistants. They're phenomenal. They take care of everything else. I think the best thing that I've done is not learn that stuff. Keep it simple.
Are you saying you do not bring a listing contract with you?
No, they do that. But I do. They do that.
Yeah. They complete the contract that you take out with you.
Yes, sir.
Right. Okay. Got it.
So you do have 2 assistants.
Full-time, yep.
Okay, good. Okay.
But it's for the 3 boys.
Yep.
It's for Michael, Nick, and Chris.
Yeah. I'm not there yet. I'll get there.
And they're sending out the comparative market analysis to.
I do the comparables just so I know the market or just know the neighborhood. And then I check which ones I want them to print further details on. It's usually 3 or 4. And then they print it all out and have it sent out. Everything's done for me by that time.
You have a fancy packet that they put together for you?
No, not at all.
Not in a hardbound book, plastic cover, spiral bound.
Nope,
One staple.
You make sure that, yeah, I understand.
Oh, just a folder?
Yep.
Yeah, it's a folder.
All right. See, we just get 2 shiny objects.
Yes, absolutely.
So Nick, you do a pre-listing packet. Would you call that a pre-listing packet, or you don't do that?
So great question. I do the pre-listing packet that goes out to their doorstep, and I have an Uber send that out. I don't know if you guys have used that great service.
Yeah.
They have a carrier service. It's phenomenal. Super cheap too. And so yeah, that's my pre-listing packet goes out. I do the exact 5-step listing process Mike Ferry offers.
Yeah. Why would you reinvent the wheel?
And I can tell you, like, when I don't send that packet, I don't feel right. And I usually don't take the listing, or I take it at a higher price or lower commission. I'm going to that listing appointment to pick up the listing documents that are signed.
I want to
Okay.
ask a question that Neil like to hear. What about preview?
Yeah, I think previewing is fun. I live pretty close to the office, but I really know the Gilbert market because I still do preview properties. Yeah. And I go in like I have a great coach, Steve Powers. He teaches you how to walk around the house, get excited. They're watching you. Go take a look at it. You're not going to take a listing, but you're going in a suit and tie. You're getting excited, looking around the house. Leave your business card and get out of there.
Thank you.
Two questions.
I do.
Two questions to ask you, Nick. This is Fel. How you doing? Do you use any social media, internet accessible like Facebook or Instagram, number one? And number two, do you use Zoom calls to close your deals in any of your listing presentations?
Great question. Two of my deals have been through Zoom this year in terms of listing presentations. So no, it's not very big portion of my business. What your second question? Social media.
Social media. Do you use social media at all?
My first year in the business, I did 100. My business plan was social media and open houses. I did 150 open houses, sold one house, so 3 a week. And then I did social media. I was getting I was getting a couple million views a year or a month. Just didn't find any success. No longer do that anymore.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
So door knocking, phone canvassing, listing presentation, pre-listing package, do it again.
Yeah, and you got to qualify.
Oh, that's right. You got to qualify. Darn, I forgot that.
One more question, Nick. So
go ahead, Iris.
So are you primarily on phone or phone and door to get your listings or deals?
Primarily phone. This whole door thing is kind of newer to me because by 8 o'clock in the summer months, it's 100 degrees, 110. So that sucks when you go back to the office and you're sweating your butt off. So it's a newer thing for me, but it's been very successful. But I would say majority of my business is through the phones.
Thank you.
Hey, Nick, just keep 2 pressed shirts in the office.
Yeah, smart.
That's all you got to do, buddy.
Smart. And then I got to change I don't know. Anyways.
Too much information, pal.
Yeah. Well, I'm just thinking like be sweaty, get in your car and back. It sucks.
Go to the gym, take a quick shower and go.
Yeah. I should be prospecting.
That's how you
I love it.
You cover mid-afternoon by having just a change of clothes in the car for the days you're too hot.
I like it. Thank you. So you're saying go to the gym and then change?
Well, you probably have a gym membership anyway, right?
Yes.
Okay. Is it a gym membership that's kind of all over Arizona?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, great. That's it. You just carry it with you, have your little bag in the car in between your day lunchtime. Go in, take a quick cooling shower, put a clean shirt on and go.
You just invented gravity for me. Thank you.
When I was started in the real estate business, and I was doing multiple offices, that's what I had to do because I needed to get cleaned up for afternoon appointments.
Yeah, I'm always scared like I have sweat stains or something, but that's smart, very smart.
That's why they invented multiple gyms.
That's why we have people like you on the podcast.
All right, let's unmute everyone. Let's unmute. Let's give them a big hand. Woo! All right.
Thank you.
Yourselves. Fantastic.
Thank you.
Okay.
Great stuff.
Thank you.
Very, very cool. Nick, what we tend to do right now is we're going to go around the room and ask questions of everyone. What did we learn? What did you get from this, et cetera, et cetera. You're welcome to stick around and listen. You can go if you have a hard stop, and we'll have you guys back. I think I have Michael set for the first week or two of January, and I'll talk to your brother, and then we'll definitely have you back because I'm sure that there's questions they haven't even asked yet. They haven't even thought of them yet.
Thank you guys.
Neil, can you get his? Can you get his? Nick, can you give us your podcast and put it on the chat?
Phone what?
You said you do podcasts, right?
No.
No,
Oh,
he
I'm
doesn't.
sorry. He doesn't. Oh, okay.
But you will take referrals. So make sure
Take
you put
referrals.
in the
Yeah, we have
chat
great.
box.
Yeah, we have great agents. If you guys have any questions, I don't even know how to do this.
You don't do shit, bro.
Dude, I know how to make calls and make money.
Tell us your phone number.
All right, I'm going to put it in the chat box. Tell me if I did it right.
Just put it in the chat box with your name. There you go. Perfect.
Yeah, baby.
Love it. All right, everybody. So what did we learn today from Mr. Nick? What did we learn?
Nick is a very humble person. He listens and follows instructions.
That is
Coachable.
He is very coachable. Yes.
Schedule and keep it simple.
Schedule it, keep it simple, coachable. What else?
Have a schedule and be consistent, and have a system with expireds.
All right, good.
Be intentional when you start your morning.
Very intentional. I mean, this guy's really focused because he's coming in, he's dressed for the phone calls, he's dressed to meet people. I can't even get people on the camera that early in the morning, let alone dressed and ready to talk to people. Okay, good. Excellent. What else did we learn today?
One thing, can I add?
Sorry?
Is that okay? Can I add something?
Of course.
I have a Google page. If I'm trying to get to 100 Google reviews by the end of the year, if everyone could go write me a 5-star Google review, that would mean the world to me. Thank you guys so much.
Well, there you
And
go.
do the Google review from your personal account, not your realtor account.
Yes, that would smart you.
What'd she say? Not personal? What?
Log into your personal Google account and then Google Nick Reeves and then write him a review. Don't do it from your real estate Google account, Gmail.
Because?
What's the reason?
What's the difference?
Not that I don't believe you, but what is
The difference? The difference is that it doesn't look like a bunch of my friends just wrote me a Google review. That's what it is. I think.
Google knows if you have a real estate account. They know everything about you.
No, but with Google, if you are actually registered for the Google business page, then that's where you will get your review. Is that right? Your coach is Steve Powers, right? Yes, Nick?
Yeah, and then I have Tabitha Adams. She's a phenomenal coach at the Mike Ferry System organization.
But you did mention that Steve Power is also coaching you?
Yeah, he has both.
Oh, okay. Got it.
I got a funny, I don't know if this interrupts what you're doing, Neil, but I just found a funny photo. This is of me sleeping in the office.
Can you text it? Can you text it to me?
Yeah.
And I'll post it tomorrow so everybody can see it.
Don't post that.
Yeah, maybe don't post that. But I thought that was funny for everybody on. But sorry, keep going.
Nowhere but up.
Good job. All right, what else did we learn today?
He's awesome.
Janet, you are right.
He is consistent.
You know what, Neil? The confidence that he has is phenomenal.
But he's only 23.
Exactly. At 23 years old, and look, was raised by
Because he knows
very,
his
very nice.
scripts.
Well, not only that, it's his personality. It has nothing to do with this. It has to do with the scripts, but his personality itself is a winner. Is a winner.
Absolutely.
Nick, what time do you sleep?
I sleep a long time. I go to bed about 9, and then I'm asleep.
He has a little baby too.
I got a 2-month-old.
How? What boy or girl?
Girl. She hasn't decided yet. You guys are from California. She hasn't decided yet. I'm just kidding.
What's her name?
Scotty. Her name's Scotty. Her name is Scotty.
I love it.
Thank you. Yeah, her grandpa's name is Scott.
Very, very cool. That your dad?
No, that'd be
your wife's dad?
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Well, that's very cool. Congratulations. All right. Did we learn anything else today?
I like the fact that he writes down his listing presentation and then repeats it over and over again. He has to use it.
Very important. Very important.
Is that every day, Nick? You write down your listing presentation?
No longer. I feel like I'm pretty proficient in knowing the exact every single word. When I start find myself going off script, yes, I'll go back to starting to write it. But now I just practice it because it takes so long to write it out. But I think you need that in the beginning. Now that I know it verbatim, I can just practice it through my voice. Maybe that's a bad idea. Maybe I should keep writing it. It just takes a lot of time.
Got it. Thanks.
So Nick, one of the things I do for our agents is they'll role play amongst themselves their listing presentation, and then I'll critique it. I would be more than glad to help you. I'd be honored to help you with that. So whether you and your brother or you and Michael do it on Zoom and then send it over, and I'll do a critique on it with you guys on the call.
I would love
that.
that.
Way you're getting real time coaching.
I would love nothing more. I'll do that.
Okay, let's do it. All right. All right, everybody, let's go. Let's give him a big hand. Hands together. Unmute yourselves. Woo! All right. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it.
Thanks so much. Thank you.
You are welcome. Let's go.
Yeah. If you guys need anything,
again, Nick, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah, if you guys need anything, feel free to call or text me. I'd love to help anybody.
Thank you, Nick.
Buddy boy. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Great job.
Your Google link is in the chat.
She's the best. She's
Your
awesome.
co-pilot. My friend lives in Surprise, Arizona.
Surprise. That's awesome. That's exciting.
I think Arizona is a surprise.
Thank you guys so much.
All right. Say hi to your brother and Mike for me.
Are they on this?
They were, well, if they're here, they're under different names.
Do you want to say hi to him? I think Mike do you want to say hi to Mike?
What I want to do is I want to get a date from him.
A date? Do you want me to get him on?
Yeah.
Stand by. Mike.
Neil, I thought you were coaching Nick.
Oh
no. Nick has lots of coaches.
He had to do an appointment. I heard his voice, but he went to an appointment.
Yeah, well, I'll follow up on him with him.
Nice.
But thank you. Good job. All right, Mr. Nick.
Thank you guys. Let's get me to 50.
Well.
Let's get me to 70 Google.
Great afternoon. All right.
Bye, guys. Bye.
I did one for you.
You're the best. Thank you. Hey, Neil.
Yeah.
I always watch your YouTube videos. They're like my favorite. When do you think, when does something like, how long until something like this gets posted?
Should be before Monday or Tuesday. So look for that. Okay.
You're the best. Thank you so much. If you need anything from me, call me.
Oh, appreciate it. You did a great job. Excellent job, as a matter of fact.
Thank you guys.
Excellent
Next time I see you, I better be at 100 deals. Okay.
Why not? How many do you have now?
I beg your pardon.
How many do you have? You want 100. How many do you have now?
He has 65.
Lynn, thank you for the link.
You're welcome.
Sorry, I said 100 deals, not Google reviews. But either or. 100 and 100. I like the round numbers. Makes it easy.
Google likes it when you have 100 reviews. That's my goal too.
I got one deal through Google this year, which is awesome.
I got a last question.
Yeah, ask them
sorry.
all. Go ahead.
I mean, your coach, you have two coaches. So you pay two coaches or you just pay one?
So Tabitha Adams, she's with the Mike Ferry system. I get that through the team I'm on. So I just get like about one call a month with her. But she's awesome. She's phenomenal. Check her out. She's good.
Okay.
Yeah, we've interviewed Tabitha. She's the one that was the corporate attorney.
Yeah.
She's nuts.
She's amazing.
You know her story, right, Nick?
Yeah, it's crazy. I love her story. She has like such cool pictures.
Yeah.
And now she's like an ultra marathon runner, sorry, runner. That stuff's nuts.
We agree.
She's got a cool story. But yeah, if you guys have anything, need any, want to look deeper into my numbers, something that really motivated me is Michael was super open and honest with all of his numbers. And so anytime that I had a question about how much he's going to make this exact month, he would tell me. So if you guys want any details on how much, whatever, let me know. Love to share with you guys.
Good job.
But I'm gonna get out of here. Take care. It's good to see you.
Thank you. Great to see you too.
Tell your parents they did a great job.
I don't really talk to my parents. Yeah, we should do that. But thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Call me. Let's catch up. James, how you feeling?